Bob here from Silver Fox Fitness. Welcome to Healthy Brain Exercises. Your frontal lobe is that part of the brain right behind your forehead. It's responsible for memory, emotions, impulses, problem solving, social interaction, and motor functions. And the downward dog and the back arch can help you with all that. Let's begin with the downward dog. We're going to stand, feet shoulder width apart, and gently hinge at the hips. That means push your hips back and bend forward. Your legs are straight and your arms are heading for the floor. Okay, now we're going to bend our legs at the knees and reach down and touch the floor. This might be as far as you can go. It's good to get your heart higher than your head. The blood flow through your body will thank you for this. If this is as far as you can go, you just let go of the floor, straighten your legs at the knees, and unhinge. And you can call that the downward dog. Let's try that one more time. So just push our hips back, hinge forward, legs are still straight, reaching for the floor. Okay, now we're going to bend our legs at the knees and touch the floor and hold it right here. And back up when you're ready. Just go back the way you came in reverse. Okay, we'll try it one more time, except we'll try to do it like they want you to do it in yoga class. I think I'll turn sideways for this part. So I'm going to stand, feet shoulder width apart, push my hips back, hinge at the waist, legs are still straight until I get to maybe here. And then I'm going to bend my legs at the knees and reach for the floor, keeping my feet planted right where they are, heels down, walk with my fingertips and my palms forward, keep my heels down, keep my bum up, keep my head lower than my heart, and hold it right there. Downward dog for me anyway. And after a few seconds, I'll just push myself back. My legs are still bent. Straighten them and unhinge, and I'm back up. Wow, that can make you dizzy because your head is lower than your heart. We want that. Just take it in stages. Do the best you can. Maybe repeat 2 or 3 times, and then on to the next exercise. The back arch, or the back bridge, involves your spine, your low back especially, arms, shoulders, neck, head, the works. So we're going to maybe stand out from the wall a little bit, turn around, put our back to the wall, feet shoulder width apart, standing up straight. And then when you're ready, you slowly raise your arms up. Now your head's going to go with your hands, and you're going to see where you're going. Oh, there's the fan, there's the ceiling, and maybe that's as high as I can go. Maybe I can't even get up this high with my arms and my hands, so if that's the case, you'll only do it a little bit. But I can feel this in my low back, and now I slowly bring my arms that are straight down to my side again. Not much of a bridge or an arch, right? Let's try it a little bit more. Maybe I'll back up a little bit, closer to the wall here. Here I go. So when I'm ready, feet shoulder width apart, feet planted in that ground. Up I go with the arms and the hands. Better have healthy shoulders for this one. Oh, I can feel it in my back right there. My hips, lots of muscle groups. I'm looking up at the ceiling. I think I'll just keep going, and maybe I can get to touch the wall with my fingertips. Nope, that's as far as I can go. Hold it briefly, keep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, and slowly come back down. not fast, slowly. Think about all the muscles that you're working in your body and all the bones and the connective tissues too. You know, I'm still too far away from the wall. I'm going to back up a little bit more. Where's that wall? There, not very far away. Let's try it this time. My goal is to get my fingers to touch the wall. So keep my feet planted, slowly raise those arms up. Thinking about everything happening in my body, and do I feel any pain? If so, back off. And I'm looking up at the ceiling. I see a crack in the ceiling. My head's coming back, and there's the wall, the back arch or bridge. Good for you. After a few seconds, use all those important body parts to bring your arms back down. Do it slowly. Believe it or not, providing lots of action in the frontal lobe, lots of blood going there. That's what you need to keep it sharp. Your parietal lobe is right behind your frontal lobe. It's in charge of all your senses and understanding the world around you. Do you know where you are in time and space? Hopefully you will practice this exercise routine to keep your senses sharp. It's all about life's details and life's big pictures too. Okay, I'm going to sit on the edge of the chair a little bit to free up my hamstrings behind my quads here. And this little aerobic routine involves 3 moves. So first of all, I'm going to march on my toes or the balls of my feet and get my heels off the ground as I swing my arms like this. And if I can get my hands or my wrists to go higher than my shoulders as I march, that's even better. That will make my heart beat faster, okay? I don't have to go too fast at this. If I want to speed it up, I can. But remember, I'm on my toes and the balls of my feet and my heels are off the ground. How long? Maybe 20 seconds. Then I'm going to change it to stepping out with my arms and my legs and stepping in. So they're coming out, in. Oh, it's like a stride jump, except it's seated. We used to do these when we were younger, right? And had lots of sensory strength using my arms, my legs, my whole body to do this, as well as all my senses too. I have to think about, what do I do with my arms and my legs? And I can go faster if I want. Just try to get your arms and your legs as wide apart as you can for about 20 seconds. Good. Then I'm just going to kick out in front with my toes, my feet, and opposite arm, opposite leg, right? So I'll reach with my opposite arm, hand, and try to touch my toes as I do a front kick, front reach. That's it. Working that hard. Our parietal lobe needs lots of blood, and the heart has to be healthy to achieve that. I can go faster if I want. It's only for 20 seconds. That's it. Good work. Aerobics. Parietal lobe behind the frontal lobe, right about there. All your senses, time and space, details, the big picture. Your occipital lobe is in the back of your head. Remember, you've got the frontal lobe, the middle one is the parietal lobe, and this is the occipital lobe. It's the visual processing center of your brain. That means that when you look with your eyes, the stimuli comes in and your retina in the back of your eyes processes it? Well, what color is it? What is it? How big is it? Where is it? Is it moving? Do I know about this thing? Is it dangerous? Is it friendly? That all happens in the retina. Then the retina sends that information to your occipital brain in the back of your head, where it's stored and remembered and used in the future. So if you want all that to happen properly, you need to exercise your occipital lobe in your brain. It's the smallest, but it's mighty. There's two of them, one on each side of your head under your occipital bone. But these exercises will help, and I've got two really special ones for you today to try. The first exercise is called the 20-20-20. Most of us spend a lot of time sitting in front of a computer or a TV, at a desk, staring down at whatever we've got in front of us. So every 20 minutes, take a 20-second break and look at something 20 feet away from you. Pretty simple, right? It's only 20 seconds. You need a 20-second break. Your eyes need a change of scenery. So I want to give you an example of this. Just for 20 seconds, I'm going to look 20 feet away. And I think I'll look over there at my umbrella with the chairs and the table. That's about 20 feet away. And I'll try to analyze what I see. Well, I see 3 chairs. They're brown. They're suitable for adults. There's a glass table. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. I guess it's octagonal. It's got an umbrella. The umbrella's green. It looks like a cool spot to stay and have something to eat. It's sitting on some flagstones. There's a brown base holding up the umbrella. It's pretty good. That's 20 seconds worth of analyzing what I see 20 feet away. Now back to my work. I call the second exercise, learn something new, like a language. How about French? Lots of people in Canada are French. Maybe I should learn how to count, first of all, in French. How about maybe count to 4? So I've got myself a whiteboard, using my eyes, using my brain, my occipital lobe, and I'm going to put the numbers from 1, 2, 3, 4 up here. Right. And then in English, this is 1, 2 in English. Call this one 3. This one 4. F-O-U-R. Good. And now in French, this is U-N, pronounced Sounds like I'm grunting. And 2 is D. Sounds like I'm not sure what I want to say. D. Number 3 is Trois. O-I-S is pronounced wa. Trois. And number 4 is Q-U-A-T-R-E. Cat-ra. It's like cat, dog, cat, ra, catra. So 1 in French is 2 is de, 3 is trois, 4 is quatre. Good. I just have to practice, I guess. My brain will go from the retina, taking that information and stick it into my occipital lobe in the back of my head, and it'll be there for me to use if I need it in the future. The hustle. Studies have shown that dance reduces stress, increases levels of the feel-good hormone serotonin, and helps develop new communication neurons in your temporal lobe. Let's learn the hustle and then incorporate it into our daily brain health routines. last lobe is your insular lobe. Well, it's not really a lobe. It's more like a connective tissue, joining all the other lobes together. It's very important too. Some say that it's in charge of your immune system. It has a lot to do with your autonomic nervous system too. You know, that parasympathetic, sympathetic system, fight or flight, rest and digest, all that stuff. And when your insula is healthy, it's thick, and it allows your brain to be able to figure out who you are, where you are, how you feel. All your senses are right on. And the best way scientists have found to keep that insula healthy is through meditation. So we're going to do some mindful meditation this morning. My mindful meditation is going to take place in my bedroom, and I'm lying on my bed. That's where I feel the safest. And that's where I can block out the world and just focus on my breath. And I want my insula to get thicker and stronger so that it looks after me. I want to be in touch with who I am. So I'm going to do the breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. I'm going to try to work my abdomen, not my upper thoracic area, but my abdomen. I want my belly to stick out and then shrink back in. I want my diaphragm to work well. And while I do all this breathing, I'm going to focus on my body and how I feel. I want to get in touch with myself. I can do it as many times as I want. I can do it whenever I want, as often as I want, but at least once a day. So here I go, breathe in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. As I do that, I think about how I feel, what's going on in my body. But I try to exhale twice as long as I inhale. So if I inhale for a couple of seconds, I exhale for twice as long. Again. I'm lying on my back. I have a little bit of support underneath my neck. And I'm either with my eyes open or closed. I'm really trying to focus and be mindful as I do the breathing. Okay, good luck. If you do it every day for years and years and years, you'll get better at it. Your insula will get stronger, and you'll be able to live a happier and healthier life. Let's try it one more time before we sign off. Good luck, and don't forget to focus on yourself.